Hello my people. It's again your boy Magdagal Dodds, and today I'm just narrating a little story that I was told with my mama Ashiruma. You know, I'm the son of Ashiruma and the grandson to Ashuma. And she told me that when I was young, I had a problem with language acquisition. Yeah, my acquiring of languages, especially the local language, I had a problem with it because I used to call things the names that maybe they're not their real names. For example, I used to call the chicks, chicks. I used to call them eggs, and eggs I would call them chicks. That was a problem that I had when I was young, because I'll say the eggs are going outside, and that one would be maybe a morning when the chicks are coming from the house, and I'll even talk to them. I was imagining that even the chicken or the chicks could talk to me when I was young. And my parents used to say that I was quite funny at that time, because most of the people would be like, hey, we've never seen this, but that was the reality. I will talk to chicken, and so many people will just be like, hey, this child is so amazing. It's so amazing. And another story that I was told with my mother is that, when I was young, yeah, during my kindergarten times, and that time we never used to go to kindergarten but nursery schools, I never liked school. Of course, I never liked school at all, and I would be forced to go to school. So there is this time when my mother had left for business. She was a business lady at that time, selling clocks, doing tailoring, and she leave us behind with our grandmama. So our grandmama will force us to go to school at that time. Will force me, not force us, because my sisters never disturbed. But me, I had a very, very big problem, and I never liked school. I never liked school. You know, the first time I went to school, I thought that maybe school was a very nice place. As everyone knows, it's a very nice place, of course. But I realized if you do a mistake, you'll be punished for that. So there is this teacher who punished me, and I was like, why I do not like school? And my grandmother would force me, she would beat me up, cane, stroke me there and there. But at the same time, I'd be like, she's forcing me, she's forcing me. So there is this time I told her, you are forcing me to go to school, and where have you studied to? The level. I asked her, yeah, what's the level of her education? You are forcing me to go to school, and you have read up to which level? That's the question I used to ask my grandmama, and that time I was very, very, very young. And at this time, I really, really regret and I do not like that. I do not like it at all. And again, another story. When I was now in my primary school, at that time I was in class 3, 4, 5, and where I come from, so many people practice sugarcane, and they plant a lot of sugarcane. And I really, really, really loved, I really, really loved going to those sugarcane plantations. Whenever they'll be doing harvesting, I'll just go there and watch the tractors as they do their magic. So I really wanted to be one of those people in that sector, and I really loved how the sugarcane cutters did their job. It was so easy for them. And there is this time I told my dad that when I finish my class 8, he should just go and get me a panga. We call it ogong in our language, or we call it ogong. I told him, Dad, when I finished class 8, just buy me an ogong, a bicycle, and I'll be good to go. And my dad looked at me sternly, and he said, that Satan that is disturbing you should end in the name of Jesus. Actually, he revoked the bad spirit that was in me at that time. I didn't have a good dream, but God helped me when I finished my class 8. I performed relatively well. I joined high school. At the same time, I performed well, and I also proceeded eh, to college, and everything was wow, wow, wow. So sometimes you can make decision. Maybe you can have some dreams which are not good, and some even have good dreams, but at the end they do not have, they do not actually reach to their dreams. What I can say is that let us be always positive and work for our dreams. For me, I didn't know, maybe I was looking forward to poor and bad dreams, but today I can testify and say that actually it wasn't a good dream, and I wasn't thinking so far, because I used to tell my sister that when I make it, at that time I was really wanting to be a sugarcane cutter, that I'll be bringing them sugarcane back at home. And that time I just last for sugarcane. But for now, I'm just coming to realize that that was a very, very, very bad dream, a very, very bad dream. And for those people who want to become pilot, when you are in high school, you'll be asked, what do you want to become? So many people say, I want to do medicine, I want to do this and that. And you find them not working for their dreams, or in discipline cases coming their way, or even not concentrating so well in their classes, and such and such and such. And even in life, so many people have a lot of dreams and destinies in their lives. You'll find somebody saying, from next week or from next month, I'm starting a business. Yeah, they find some money, but after getting the money, you know what happens? Eating well, buying new clothes, surprising each and every relative and friends, drinking a lot and carelessly, and at the end, it's just it's just problems. It's just problems. Yeah, right now the economic is actually very difficult, so we must just save the little that we have to ensure we help ourselves. For me, actually, I've not done great, and I'm still eyeing to do a lot. But we have the same problems. You find yourself planning, having money, and you find yourself spending it on very useless and some things. You come to say that I knew, if I wish I knew, but it's already gone. It's already gone. So my people, if you are new here, do not forget to like, subscribe, and even comment in the comment section. It's your boy Mark Dagal Dodds, and it was story session.